Hey guys, Boston Ramos, and today we are going to be talking about the Kansas City Chiefs coming to visit the Miami Dolphins on December 13th, 2020. It's a 1 o'clock kickoff and it is on CBS. So, with that being said, let's get into this. So, ESPN Matchup Predictor has this game not in favor of the Dolphins. I mean, it's been a while since the Dolphins have not been favored in a game, and it's pretty reasonable. They're playing one of the best teams in the NFL, the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Now, ESPN has the Chiefs at 76.3%, Dolphins at 23.5%, and a tie at 0.2%. At least get us 25, man. Like, something like that. For the gambling odds, the spread is -7 for the Chiefs, +7 for the Dolphins, -340 for the Chiefs money line, +280 Dolphins money line. Over under is at 50.5. It's possible, but I don't know, the way these teams match up. Last couple games have been going on the under, so I may be sticking to the under, and yeah, I'm gonna stick to the under on this one. Maybe, who knows? This easily could be one of those 28, 26 type games, which would put it as over. Something like that. It's gonna be interesting. That's all I can say. Now, let's talk about some injuries. Tyrann Mathieu, safety, he is questionable for the Kansas City Chiefs. Damian Wilson, linebacker, he is out. And then for the Dolphins, we have cornerback Jamal Perry, he is out. Savon Ahmed, running back, he's out. Eric Flowers, outside tackle, he is out. And then Landon Roberts, linebacker, and Cal Van Noy, linebacker, both are questionable. Now, I mean, obviously, don't need to really go through who is the passing leader for both teams. You kind of know who they are. Patrick Mahomes, currently 316 completions for 463 attempts, 3,815 yards, 31 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Keep in mind, 2 interceptions. Ryan Fitzpatrick, you kind of know his stats, but let me update you guys on him anyways. 174 completions for 254 attempts, 1,909 yards, 12 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Leading running back for the Chiefs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the rookie. He has 151 carries for 692 yards, 4 touchdowns. Myles Gaskin, 121 carries, 477 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, for receivers, the tight end, Travis Kelsey, who just recently got promoted to 99 overall on Madden. He is the leading receiver for the Chiefs. He has 82 receptions, 1,114 yards, 8 touchdowns to Devontae Parker, leading receiver for the Dolphins. 56 receptions, 677 yards, 4 touchdowns. So obviously, it's a good offense. I mean, their second leading receiver is Tyreek Hill, and he's good too. I'm gonna show you his numbers now. If it let me load it. All right. Point is, their leading receiver is good. And their second guy is good too. Tyreek Hill. He has 74 receptions of 1,079 yards. He has 13 touchdowns. I mean, this guy's a monster. The guy's a monster. So, with all that being said, let's talk about some of the team stats overall. Chiefs averaging 30 points per game. Dolphins are averaging 25. And the points allowed per game, Chiefs are averaging 21 points per game, while the Dolphins are averaging 17 points per game. Total yards offensively, 435 per game to 330 per game for the Dolphins. So the Chiefs have about 100 yards more than the Dolphins' offense per game. And then, so when it comes to passing, obviously you have Patrick Mahomes, so those numbers are going to be big. 321 yards to the Dolphins, 233. Running game, Chiefs have 113 rushing yards per game to the Dolphins 96. Then when it comes defensively, teams are about the same. They have actually allowed less yards than the Dolphins. Pass yards allowed, total yards allowed, 367.1 to the Dolphins 376.3. Pass yards allowed 234.7 for the Chiefs, 257.9 for the Dolphins. Rush yards 132.4 for the Chiefs, 122.4 for the Dolphins. And then through the last 5 games, the Chiefs have won 5 straight, and then the Dolphins have won 2, lost 1, and won 2 more. The last loss the Chiefs had, the only loss, was to the Raiders, and that was week 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, week 5. So, I mean, it's been a while since they lost. Do I see the Dolphins winning this game? I sure hope they do. I mean, if we can beat the Chiefs, this is going to be like big. This is big. Because we can take this into the playoffs. And this will put us at a 9-4 record. And this helps us out even more with having another AFC win. This is, I mean, 2 of the 4 Buffalo Bills losses have come from 2 AFC teams, the Chiefs and the Titans. And I know they lost to the Cardinals, but the one I'm forgetting is troubling me. Where was there? Oh no, the 3. Okay, yeah. So I was confusing the records. So yeah, this will be a big one. This will put us up to 9-4, and then hopefully this week who are the Bills playing? With the Bills playing Pittsburgh, hopefully Pittsburgh can lose. I mean, win. We want Pittsburgh to win. We want Indianapolis to win, even though they're the same record as us. We have the tiebreaker as them, so we're a higher seed than them, no matter if our records are the same or not. At least if we're the same record as them. Point is, Dolphins are in for a heap of trouble. I mean, they have the reigning Super Bowl champions in town. They literally won the Super Bowl at Hard Rock Stadium, so I'm pretty sure a lot of those players who are still on the same team are feeling a bit nostalgic about coming back to Miami. Obviously, different times, but you know, it's gonna be interesting. So stop babbling on, and let's talk about what the Dolphins need to do to win this game. So first and foremost, this is number 1. Get to Patrick Mahomes. Defensively, we got to get to Patrick Mahomes. If we get to Patrick Mahomes, can't throw the ball. Am I right? So that's something the Dolphins have been really good at this year, is getting after quarterbacks, making them feel comfortable, forcing them to fumble, forcing them to throw interceptions. Like I mentioned earlier, Patrick Mahomes has only thrown 2 interceptions on the season. If we want Xavier Howard to win that Defensive Player of the Year, he needs to intercept a ball from Patrick Mahomes. Do I think he can do it? 100%. Is he gonna do it? I sure hope so. And next, staying on the defensive side of the ball, we need to limit what Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelsey, Sammy Watkins, whatever you want to name him, Nicole Harmon, like, it doesn't matter who it is. We really need to limit this offensive game. I mean, they have weapons. The guys that Nate mentioned. Then they have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Le'Veon Bell. I mean, so there's lots of talent coming out of this Kansas City offense, and it sure looks like they're probably gonna re-up on this Super Bowl and probably win another one this year. It's very possible. So if we can put a good effort against Super Bowl contender and possibly even beat them, that's gonna be huge for the Dolphins. Not only mentally, but credit-wise, they're gonna be like, all right, these guys are legit. If they compete against them very well, it gives another type of, obviously, you know you didn't win, but you know you can hang in with them type of vibe. Now, offensively, protect Tua. So what happened last week with Tua was pretty much leaving the game with a clean jersey. What happened? He did freaking amazing. He went 296 yards and 1 touchdown. We're gonna need more than 1 touchdown to beat the Chiefs off from a quarterback. But if things are going well, especially with Myles Gaskin back, things are going to be looking good. So Dolphins have chances to perform well and just need to be on top of their A game, especially offensively. Defensively is obviously going to be the biggest factor of whether or not the Dolphins will win this game. The defense can hold up setting up the offense. It makes a recipe for success that the Dolphins have been using this entire season. Defense does good, sets the offense up in a good spot, bam. So that's how the Dolphins have been working, and they should continue to keep working that way. But if you haven't checked it out yet, check out my third quarter of the season review. I went over a little bit of each and every of the last 3 games, and Dolphins are hitting an important stretch of football in the next couple of weeks, and this game starts off that fourth quarter of the season, and it's going to be huge for the Dolphins. Whether what happens this week, if it's a win or a loss, it's going to be huge, and only thing they can do is perform well, hopefully get this win, and keep it moving. But besides that, get to Patrick Mahomes, limit the rest of the offensive weapons, protect Tua, get the ball moving, and just capitalize on, hopefully, some of Kansas City's mistakes is what's going to be the difference maker for the Dolphins winning or losing this game. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know what you guys think else I should have said that possibly the Dolphins got to do to win this game. But more than welcome to comment on that, and see you on Sunday after the game.